Okay, one of the last things, and this is also very important, is to VOD review yourself. And every time you die, you want to die as much as possible. Especially when you're grinding, you want to experience as many situations as possible and learn from every single one of them. Okay, so whenever you die, whenever you make a bad play, that's good because you are going to have to experience that situation sometime in the future. You did it now, let's take this chance to learn. Okay, and something you can do that I do personally is I have a shadow play software. It also works with Metal TV, which basically what it does is I can press a key in my keyboard and it just records the last 2 minutes that I was playing. So basically I can record every round. You can set it to like 2 minutes 30 seconds. It's what I do. And this way, after you die, if you don't instantly understand what went wrong, what could you have done better, you can just press the key, clip that last 2 minutes 30 seconds, and then after the game, you can watch all of those clips of all the rounds that you died, and you want to analyze those rounds and try to find a solution for those scenarios, right? You want to find, did you really have to die? Was there no other way that you could have survived? Or was there a way that you could have, maybe you die, but you get 1 or 2 kills before you die? Should you have thrown your utility in this direction? Maybe the order of the utility should have been different. Maybe you wanted to throw this utility first and then this one. Maybe you didn't want to do anything at all. Maybe you didn't want to shoot through the smoke and make noise, so you made someone else move. Maybe the position you chose was bad. So these kind of things, you will be able to find these things just by VOD reviewing yourself, and it's going to speed up your process like 50%, I can guarantee. And this is not something that you need to do necessarily by VOD reviewing. I think VOD reviewing is the best way, but even if you just do it in game on the fly when it happens, like if you die, just think about it instantly. And if the answer is too short, then maybe there's more things to unpack. Sometimes it's like, oh, I shouldn't have picked. If you just think I shouldn't have picked, maybe a lot of times it's a bit more than that. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have picked, but maybe why were you in that position that you felt like you needed to pick? Was that good or no? Sometimes it will be, sometimes maybe you shouldn't have been there in the first place. And the only way you'll think about those things is if you completely VOD review, okay? And when you're doing these VOD reviews, and honestly, playing the game in general, trying to climb, what you want to be thinking is about everything that I've taught you on the previous section of the course. So you always want to be thinking about your game sense, decisions, what you're doing, are they based on the information that you have on the board? Like how many people are alive on your team versus their team, who has the advantage in this round, ultimates, guns, abilities that have been used. Think about these things. This is the stuff that I talked about in the game sense section of the course. Mechanics. Did you die here because your mechanics failed? Or did you not move when you're supposed to move? Did you crouch here? Did he crouch? Did you adjust your crosshair? Did you shoot too early? These kind of things are going to be basically everything that's going to happen. It's always going to be one of these things that I've talked about. So it should be easier for you to like try to look for these kind of mistakes, analyze them, and understand them. And when you understand what went wrong, it's going to be easier for you to recognize the same situation in the future and avoid it and make the right decision instead. Okay?